But and also just let him get wet a little bit. Go out there, show what you can do a little bit. Get this fan base a little bit amped up. So, but yeah, mostly everyone else, I'm not expecting them to be out there and
So what is it? Is it the third game now? It's a dress rehearsal because one of them is a dress rehearsal where they play more. You know what I'm saying? Is that the
I
third game?
I
think
don't
it's the third
know.
game. I think it's the third, either the second game or the third game because there's only 3 preseason now. So
Yeah,
it's the second or the third. I think it's the second one they play more, and then the third one is like I guess they try to see who's gonna. You guys give them some time to see who's gonna make the team. So I think it's the
yeah.
second.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking too, but I'm not really sure right now. So, that's what like everyone is still trying to figure this thing out. In terms of how do you break it down? Because before, with the four, you knew what you were doing. Game practice. The third game was when you put the guys into your main starters or your main contributors out there for a half and probably half of the third quarter before you took them out. But now it's like okay. What do you do, man? So what's up, Chad? Yeah, clap, clap, smack, smack, jelly cakes, baby. You know how we do. So,
That's
um,
right.
what's up, Alex, man? Thanks for tapping in, man. I appreciate you, man. If you want to jump in, Alex, let me know. I'll send you the link. I'd love to get your insight, if you were there and,
Oh, he
again,
was
get your
there.
opinion.
Oh, he was
So
there.
I kind of figured he would be there. So but I didn't see. I mean, but again, I've just been scrolling and seeing, and getting the feel for everything.
Hmm.
Um, I was in one space and Daniel said that the energy there was so positive. Everyone, the fans, everyone, they were behind everything for
Right.
the New York Football Giants, and that's what I like seeing. And I mean, that's what I like hearing. Look, players are going to make mistakes. We all get it, but don't be overly critical. Be critical. And like I say, there's constructive criticism, and then there's negative energy
Right.
that you spew out there.
Mhm.
So yesterday I was at the Steelers training camp and got Mitch's boy Roman Wilson. Oh, okay, that was cool, man. That was
Um,
cool, Chad. Definitely. I mean, I've heard little rumors about you guys, so man, I'm going to talk to my pops about the Steelers later, probably later in the week. So, but yeah, that was cool, man. Congrats getting, their card signed. So, but getting back to the Giants, man. I mean, I definitely like, I like hearing, the things and, seeing guys get coached up, but I don't want it to always be about the negative stuff. So, um, let me also say here's one to note. Offensively, the Giants protected Jones well enough. No plays were blown dead as sacks, and while Jones had to maneuver in the pocket at times, he was able to deliver the ball. The Giants made some plays with Neighbors, Hyatt, and Darius Slayton catching balls down the field. They never turned the ball over, or nor did they commit an offensive penalty. That's big right there.
mhm.
I mean, hearing that, I mean, that right there is something that I was just like, wow, you know, that this team, number one, with the offensive line, they weren't blown for any sacks. So that means that offensive line was really out there producing, and I know Van Roten was at center, so you also have a veteran there, but you had a whole veteran offensive line for the most part, so and that's a good thing. I mean, I like that, and you're giving Jones time to get the ball downfield, several long passes down the field, which is what we have said. We don't know with him. People always talk about Daniel Jones. He's a check down Charlie, but what do we always say? A quarterback can't do anything without an offensive line, and that's what this team has been doing. So go ahead. What were you saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I know that narrative. Everybody spends with Daniel Jones can't do this. Can't do. Let me tell you something, man. The boy can throw the ball. He played at Duke. I mean, it's not the best school for which color, but the boy. I mean, he threw the ball for almost 12. he had 1,200 passing attempts. So the dude, he throws the ball. It ain't like he's just like handing the ball off. It only happened with the Giants because we didn't have the receivers and stuff. And not to say he had it at Duke, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, the dude passed the ball 1,200 times for over 8,000 yards at Duke. Who is he throwing to?
Mm,
So obviously the guy can throw the ball. He just ain't had nobody to throw
mm-hmm,
the ball to. And then in
mm-hmm,
his rookie year, he was throwing the ball downfield with Pat Shermer. So it's like, it's not like he forgot how to throw
mm-hmm,
the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called for. Pat Shermer's offense was more like vertical downfield compared to these other guys. They want to do these little West Coast little like dink and dunk plays and stuff like that. But
mm-hmm,
he can go either way to do what he got to do. Like I said, you get that line and that protection for him and get the receivers and stuff like that. He'll give him the ball and stuff like that. I'm not worried about him throwing the ball downfield and all that stuff. And I know everybody talk about, well, he's underthrown. It's like, no, he can overthrow. I'd rather him overthrow the receiver than underthrow. And he's going to overthrow the receiver and have them go under and catch the ball. So the whole thing, for that to happen, you need that interior offensive line to really hold in the middle so he can step in them throws and throw the ball downfield. Because if that interior offensive line is getting pushed back into Daniel
mm-hmm,
Jones, he's not able to throw the ball, with velocity and accuracy downfield, because now he has to move off of his spot and go to the outside.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the interior offensive line is so important, because that's where the quarterback can really, like hide in there and step in there and make the throws if the interior offensive line is holding up in the middle for those
Exactly.
for those long.
And that's the thing that, as Giants fans, I know that we have been talking about. I know Pat's been talking about it. Lou, NYG. I've been saying it. I always say, I know everyone talks about the quarterback, and I get it. The quarterback is important. Yes, he is. As an individual player, I get it. But as far as the team concept, the offensive line is the most important unit, for your team to have success. Without it all, look at why we won those Super Bowls with Eli, because we had a very good offensive line. It gave Eli time to step up and to pass that ball, and that's what I like. And to go against a team like Detroit, like I said, they are a top team in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
And that's being respectful. I mean, that's giving them the respect. So in the same token, if you had no turnovers, no offensive penalties, I mean, DJ was able to step in and throw passes downfield. Several of the passes. I mean, I saw the play for Malik Neighbors, and I know they said he was out of bounds, but that boy was in bounds.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you replay it, you would have put that ball at the 2-yard line. So, it's okay. See this team Thursday. Now I want to see I'm going to see a lot of young cats and guys fighting for a roster spot. But if the main guys go out there, even for one series, they go out for one series, I just want to see what they're going to give us. That's really what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So I mean, do you anticipate? I mean, no, you did answer. You don't think they're going to?
But I think with Daniel Jones being out for so long, he may play in that first game just to give him one or two. So probably, saying just to get him in action and stuff. Like, I could see if that happens. Hey, I'm all for it. Let him play like one series or two series, and then that's about it, get him out. And then you play him in a dress rehearsal, which is like the second or the third game, and for the half or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just to get, because he hasn't had no game action in like 9 months. Want him to get back into that, to get ready, because like I said, this year we got to hit the ground running when the season starts. We can't start off slow no more. We got to hit the ground running, just straight from the gate. You know what I'm saying? We got to be ready, because like I said, I don't want to see no slow starts. I don't want to go to like 1-4 or 1-5 in the season. Like, we don't want to see that, man. We want to hit the gates and just be competitive, like the way we were in games last year. Even though we was decimated, but we were right there in games. We were competitive in games. It was like, you turn on TV like, oh man, the Giants gonna get beat like 45-0 or 50. Nah, it wasn't like that. Was some games that had happened there, but for the most part, hey, them guys started winning games, like, what I'm saying, against them other teams. Like I said, that to me, they weren't really trying to win, like the Patriots and the Commanders. They wasn't trying to win. But hey, it is what it is. But like I said, one thing about the Giants, we like the Knicks. hey, when everybody think the season's over, it's like we gonna win games where people say you winning games that don't even count. It's like that's what they do. They win games. They're not just gonna lay down and just give away games and stuff like that. So and like I said, if you put up a good fight and you fight hard, you're gonna win some games that you're not even supposed to win. You know what I'm saying? So with us is like, hey, as long as we in games, and like I said, the way our defense, like I said, I'm I'm uh I'm more confident in the defense because, like I said, I know they could step up and put some pressure and probably get some turnovers and get the ball back and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
this offense is like, seeing Illuminor out there doing things like, and I know like everybody beat up on Evan Neal, but like I said, I haven't seen Evan Neal put up a fight like that at right tackle. You know what I'm saying? But it was only a training camp, so I want to see him in a real game action or something like that, so I could see, if he's gonna put up a fight. I mean, I think he is gonna put up a fight at that right tackle position just to see, you know what I'm saying? Because if he can get that right tackle down pat, yeah, Thomas on the other side, yeah, we got something cooking, man, and especially that middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that middle, and I'm kind of starting to worry about the middle though, with JMS is out with this injury and stuff like that. I hope it's not something that's going to keep lingering and stuff like that, because a shoulder injury is, for offensive linemen, that's one of the worst things you can have is shoulder injuries, because that's, you're going to be blocking all the time and going up and using your shoulders and things like that. So it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, man, I'm
But
just
I
think,
mean, it's also good that you have Van Ruten, who
right,
is there. He's a veteran guy, and I know some people are like, well, he should be playing guard, blah blah blah. But you still have Stinney, you still have Runyon, who they're veteran guys. And they've been in this league, so that can help solidify the middle of your line, especially if Van Ruten is able to play the center position. I don't
right,
want to. I want to. I know we drafted JMS as a second round player, and I want him to compete. But it's the same thing. If you're going to sit here and people are going to be critical of Evan Neal, then the
mm-hmm.
same type of criticism should be going towards um, to JMS. Now, the only thing is that he will be a second year player, so you kind of
Right,
want to let him grow. Like I've been saying, it takes time for the offensive line. But my
mm-hmm.
point is, people have been killing Evan Neal pretty much almost since well, not year one, but going into year two. They've been killing him. Well,
Right,
where's the same energy for JMS? And
yeah,
I'm just saying, be fair. Otherwise, if you're going to give him then why haven't you been giving Evan Neal the same type of pass? In terms of that, if his play is bad and the JMS's play is bad, and then if you're worrying about Evan Neal with injuries, why not JMS with injuries? So it goes both ways. But me, I just want to see them develop and be key contributors to this team going forward. So, again, like I said, I'm I'm excited. As Daniel Jones said, overall he thought they played tough, played physical, and executed well, and that's everything that I'm hearing. About this team today. So even on the defensive side, for the most part, the front seven did well. Had sacks, tackles for loss. But there was also some issues on the back end in the secondary. Blown assignments. I know. I forgot who it was who got the touchdown because we had a blown assignment. I think it was from our
oh,
slot.
I think it was what's his name?
Yeah, I think it was Ross, whatever his name is.
It was in St. Brown.
Oh
It
no,
was it was
no, no, Jameson Williamson. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it
yeah.
was him. I think it was right out of the slot. So but you're also in a new scheme. So with a new scheme, I'd want to see stuff like that here. And then when
Mm-hmm.
you get to the game, you see those issues lessen. So this way, guys are getting more comfortable. So but again, I mean, overall, I loved it. I mean, I love the chippiness. Even some of the dirty play. I mean, I get it. Some people don't want to hear it, but you know, um, I love stuff like that because it builds the team. It helps build camaraderie. It builds a toughness in this team, and then from there, you're never going to back down from anyone else. You're going to step up to anyone. Because if anyone tries to bully you, you're just going to bully them back. So,
Mm-hmm.
another note that I got from Jordan Renan. He said rookie Malik Neighbors was targeted 8 times on Monday's practice. He caught all 8 passes, though even the one that they said was out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
And he said Neighbors is a stud,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I keep hearing, and we all believe this. We all knew this. People want to question, oh, you shouldn't have drafted him, but when he goes out there and he produces like that, he goes up over the top of people, defenders, and makes plays like that, and he's producing. People are going to end up, retracting, their comments and their thoughts. So, but did you get to see any of his performance today?
Yeah, I seen his highlights, for Twitter and stuff like that, and social media and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
it was like, with Malik Neighbors, and hey man, just throw the ball and he gonna go get it. And then also, what I'm saying is like Jalen Hyatt, man. Tell you that boy, is rubbing off, man. It's like he keep practicing with Neighbors and these other guys getting that route running thing down pat, man. Because I seen some footage in training camp, regular training camp, where I was like, man, that's Jalen Hyatt. He deked the guy. I was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm.
he's getting comfortable doing that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and when them guys have speed kills, man. Any little movement, all you gotta do is just movements and stuff like that, and you can get a guy off you and stuff like that. And he's learning how to do that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it ain't game action yet, but we'll see when game action and stuff like that. Detroit. The thing about Detroit that's a good thing we played them in the first preseason game because Detroit they're more of a press man corner, so that's good. For Hyatt and stuff like that. If he plays, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody say, oh, he can't get off a press. It's like, hey, if Detroit's a press man corner team, it's like, hey, that's a good test right there. See how he does. If he plays in that first game, he probably should. Probably will. I don't know. That would be a good, against Detroit with their press man
Mm-hmm.
coverage. And I know they picked Ray Straw and Terrion Arnold because they double dipped in the draft. That was a good,
Mm-hmm.
because they know what they needed as far as defense and stuff like that. So we'll get to see. But yeah, as far as Malik Neighbors, man, hey, he's been everything as advertised. Like I said, we just want to go into the season and let's do what we got to do with him and stuff like that. And if he gets double teams and all that type of stuff, that leaves other people open. Other people should be able to eat stuff like that. And hey, they just got to do their job. And they do their job, he'll get to do his job too. Because then they can't just focus on him only. If these other guys start stepping up.
Exactly. So, what's up, Nimar? Thanks for tapping in. Yeah, but Jones balled out today. Um, um, what's up? What's up? How are you, man? I'm doing good. Just out here doing my thing. So, hope everything is well with you too. Thanks for tapping in, man. You guys make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already subscribe, and also share on all social media platforms. So, scrolling right now, and I just came across a retweet by Renan, and it's from Adam Sheffer, who was on I
Yeah,
guess yeah, he said Neighbors looks like a candidate for offensive rookie of the year in training camp so far. So, that's exactly what you want to hear. I'm sorry, that's what you want to hear. I want to hear that, your number one overall draft pick, number one, he has that attitude. But number two, he's a player that you're going to have to respect. And that's what I like to see, and that's what I like to hear. So, um, so,
mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
what's my other notes here? I have video breakdown of Nick Filato on. I took notes on Van Roten, so
Mm-hmm.
have some video. I will say this about Van Roten, because everyone, first of all, I didn't know his contract was. I thought it was fully guaranteed, but it says his contract is worth up to $3 million with 920,000 guaranteed. Now he can earn, the full value if he plays 50% of the snaps, which,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, he's going to play that. So, you know,
Right.
so, but, um, it's wait a minute. Talking Giants said the Giants claimed cornerback Christian Holmes from the Commanders off of waivers. Okay, that was
Oh,
just 57 minutes ago. So okay. So Bobby's saying they have brought in three quarterbacks throughout camp: Breon Borders, Mario Goodrich, and Christian Holmes. So we'll
yeah,
see what happens.
because they're looking like Flot, man. Flot. It's like I
Yeah,
know
no,
it's like early now and stuff like that, but like I said, I hope he can win this job and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? But
that play you're talking about with Andrew Thomas and everything, it's a run.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually looking at it now. So yeah,
Okay.
it's a Singletary, and he just annihilated Arnold. I think
Right.
that's yeah. So but yeah, so they also bring in Holmes. They also waived injured Jay Sean Corbin.
Oh, okay.
So he's gone. So that's so I mean, you've been wanting to see him for the longest while, but hey, it is what it is. So, do you guys think Daniel Jones should start the free? You know what, Nimmer, it doesn't bother me either way. If he doesn't, I get it, but I do want to see him get some good action going forward. Him just play one series and then from there you're going to throw him to the wolves. No, I don't want to see that. So I want to see him out there, making sure that he gets work in, and then yeah, you protect him, you do what you need to do, and then from there you just move forward into the season. So
Hmm.
but yeah, that's okay, what you call it, that's some of the things that I'm looking for. Okay, I can't hear it right now. The New York Giants site, it just basically says, I guess, the players coming off the field, who you got, Jay-Z or Eminem? Come on, man, you in New
Oh,
York.
okay. Yeah, okay.
So you in New York, but oh wow, even some of the Detroit guys are saying Eminem. I mean, I was saying Jay Z. So okay,
Mhm.
okay. So I mean, I'm not, no disrespect to Eminem. So please don't think I am. But it's Jay Z. So let me see. I got another one. Two most impressive reps of the day in the offensive line, defensive line drills was Hutchinson and McNeil. They used the spin move to work against his former teammate, Jalen Mayfield of the Giants. And McNeil obliterated Jay Kubas. I mean, he's a rookie out of North Dakota State.
Right, of
So,
course.
I mean, but that's also coming from a Lions beat reporter. So, so I mean, it was. I also like seeing all the legends there, and Coughlin,
And
Strahan, Cruz.
yeah,
Um, who is this? Also, is that Knicks? Can't tell who that third one is. I'm looking at a picture, so let me see if you can. I'll share it with you. You tell me if you can tell who it is. Um, oh, hold on. Let me get caught up. Hey, coach, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. And well, I have my ups and downs, but I'm good. Um, no, we're not working a trade for Brandon Ayuk. We can't afford him. Sorry, I know some people would love him, but we can't afford Brandon Ayuk. You know, um, I don't think we can. Because think about the money that he's asking, man. It's nah, that's nah, that's too much money in my opinion. Um, for the Giants to try and get him. So let me see. Let me get that screen share. Can't tell if this is, yeah, this is it. All right. Let me know if you see it.
yeah, I see it.
Who's this right here in the middle?
Yeah, straight hand. Cruz is over there.
Cruz. Yeah. So
What? Shepard? Oh, who was that?
is that Shepard? No, Shepard is
Yeah,
playing with somebody else. So no.
but I gotta
Uh,
see who that is. It's like,
yeah.
did they have it underneath there? Like, who
No, I'm,
referee?
I'm scrolling down to see. There's nothing. No, this is just a video. I mean, the screen. So
Man, who's
I
that?
can't figure it
Look,
out. So
I'm talking about because I ain't know that ain't Hakeem Nicks, and so I'm trying to see the face. If
no.
he had that,
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out either. So it's not just
what's
me. All
that
right.
on Twitter right now?
Yeah, it's on the New York Giants site. So they posted this about an hour ago. They got some pictures of Coughlin there and Strahan talking to neighbors and whatchamacallit, Burns. So I know he said to Burns, don't break his record this year. So and they
I
got
said, yeah. Just send that direct link to me. Let me look at that thing.
okay, no problem. I got you. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. That's the. I mean, that do. If it's like Shepard, but Shepard, Shepard's about.
Uh, Send this to you. Send via direct message. Man-Cave. Where's there it is. All right, I just sent it to you, man. So
All right, let me get it. Let me look at this thing. It's like, yo, somebody
yeah.
practice today.
And I got the grades for this kid, Christian Holmes, in 22. According to, I guess, whatever. His tackle grade was 30.1. Run defense was 55.8. Overall was 47.1. And then up 23, overall defense was 64.7. Run defense 65.3. And tackle was 75.4. So he's still a young guy. So, I just want to see what's happening. So as we go along. So yeah, okay. Everyone's talking about this kid, so this is all the new stuff. I also like the fact that what's his name? The little wide receiver, what's his name?
Houston.
No, Giles. He caught a nice touchdown pass, he said. So like, okay, so I wanted to talk about the projected depth chart. That's what I'm forgetting. I thought I had it. I have it. Because I wanted to go over that and talk about what I saw with the projected depth chart. Where did I put? I know where I did. I put it on my bookmarks, and here it is. All right, I'm gonna show the projected depth chart. This is actually by. It was released. It was an unofficial, but New York Giants fan in CLT posted it. So it's probably going to the Giants website. But again, I'm going to go ahead and share this. Okay, wait a minute. What screen am I on? Oh, you're on the wrong screen there. Okay. So we can talk about the screen. Here we go. Let me know when you got it.
Oh yeah, send it to me. Yeah,
no, can you see it? Can you see it though?
Oh well, I can't see it like that, but
okay.
I see what you call it. So I could
All right, I'm going to send it to you. I'll send it to you. It's not a problem.
No, I got it already. I got it from you already.
Oh, you got the what you call it?
I got it from you. So
Okay.
I'll look at it on the thing.
Let me see if I can fix the. No, it's not allowing me to.
Or you could just put it. You could just put all the whole over the whole screen and stuff like that, and see it'll do.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can do it this. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. All right. Hold on a second. I know what you mean. I'm still learning how to do this stuff, man.
Man, I'm still trying to figure out who this other person is, man. I'm like, who is this person, man? I'm like,
Yeah, it's bothering me too. It's like, okay.
Like, if he had the hat off and what you going the thing off, I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, not next, man. It's not Jonathan Casillas or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I got it here. And where is it? Did it open up as the whole screen?
Yeah, let me see. Nope. Well, I mean, if you could read it, you just read off the names and stuff like that. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? As far as the depth chart.
Well, all right. I'll do that. In going down the line, these are the starters. Wide receivers, Jalen Darius Slayton. I guess slot is going to be Wandell. Right tackle, Jermaine Illuminor. Right guard is Aaron Stinney. Center is John Michael Schmitz. Left guard is John Runyon Jr. Left tackle is Andrew Thomas. Running back Singletary. Receiver Neighbors. Tight end Bellinger. Quarterback Daniel Jones. Second string is Miles Boykin at wide receiver. Isaiah McKenzie as the slot. Joshua Zuda at the right tackle. Van Roten at the right guard, John Morrissey at the center, Jalen Mayfield at the left guard, Yodi Kajus at the left tackle, Eric Gray as the running back, Isaiah Hodgins as the other receiver, Cager and Drew Lock. Third level is Dennis Houston. As a receiver, the slot is Gunnar Olszewski. Right tackle, Joshua Miles. Right guard, Jake Kabas.
Kubis.
Then Kubis, sorry. Then you have center Austin Schlottman, Mark Sellis Johnson, the left guard, Matt Nelson, the left tackle, Tyrone
Mm-hmm.
Tracy, the running back, Allen Robinson, the receiver, Chris
Mm-hmm.
Manhertz, the tight end, and Tommy DeVito. And then the last line is slot receivers a year Asante, right guard is Marcus McKeithen, running back Dante Miller, wide receiver Bryce Ford Wheaton, Theo Johnson is the tight end, and then behind him is Jack Soul and Tyree Jackson. Other wide receiver is John Giles, and we know Corbin is gone, so that leaves Jacob Sailors as the other wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll talk about that real quick. So,
Okay.
what are your takes about the offense right now?
The offense, like I said, everything on there looks good. Like Hyde and Slate, so
Mm-hmm.
Hyde and Slayton and Wandale Robinson and Malik Neighbors are going to be the starters, depending on like
Mm-hmm.
if they run like a 4 wide out or whatever they do, however they do it. I mean, but those guys going to play the bulk of the minutes though. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about it. What I'm saying? Jermaine Illuminor, right tackle, yeah. Aaron Stinney, like I said, I kept seeing Aaron Stinney names, like I said on the Madden thing. So I mean, they knew something before we knew it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I had him right guard, so he's the right guard. So I thought he
Mm-hmm.
left, but they moved Runyon back to his
Yeah, they
natural.
moved Runyon over there. Runyon, I think, played right guard I think he said he played right guard in Green Bay last year. He didn't play
Right.
left; he played right. So, but he
Mm-hmm.
said he'll do it. So he just doesn't want to flip flop back and forth to NYG's point. So,
Mm-hmm. Right, which is good. Like I guess I'd rather him play like the strongest position that he played, which is left guard. Yeah, keep him over there, man.
mm-hmm.
Andrew Thomas, okay. Devin Singletary, Malik Neighbors, yeah, we know. Daniel Bellinger. Now the thing with the tight end, that's one of the things with Daniel Bellinger, Lawrence Cager, Manhurts, great blocker. Cager, what I'm saying? He's one of the guys that's like, you could count on him and stuff like that. The thing with Bellinger is the starter, but I think the thing with Bellinger, he misses assignments. And I don't know, he be missing blocking assignments. And I've seen it in a couple of games that I'm just like, bro, you just totally whiff on the thing. It's like that's your play. If you can't get those blocks, you're gonna cost us on offense too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, so I think he's a good
Mm-hmm.
player, you know what I'm saying? This year, if he could clean that up, with his blocking and stuff like that, you know, and I don't want to say it's like that eye injury, man. Before that eye injury, man, he was good. But then it's like since he came back
Mm-hmm.
from injury, it takes him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He got behind the 8 ball and stuff like that. But it's like he's coming back around again. It's like I said with him. I just hope he could just do it. The only thing I worry about is his blocking now, as far as like, and he could block though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he just blatantly just misses whiffs on his assignments. That's the only thing. Is like, dude, you got to pick up that assignment. That's what you practice. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to chip them. You're supposed to do something. You got to do it. And
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I could see him. Like I said, I could see him as a starter right now. But who knows? But with Theo Johnson probably can move up real quick.
Yeah, right here they have Johnson as the fourth string tight end. So,
Yeah.
that just says a lot to me. But yeah, Bellinger, he definitely has to work and improve his blocking because he is more than capable of being a good blocker. So you're right in that regard. He definitely has to improve there, and hopefully he will. It's showing that they believe in him. So, but yeah, I mean, on the depth chart, I kind of figured everything was going to be right about where they have it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing was the wide receiver, Dennis Houston, but I guess there's nobody behind him, so that's why he's the third string at the other boundary receiver. So, Allen Robinson and Hodgins, I think they're still going to battle it out. So we'll see what happens there, but everything else, Van Roten just coming in right now. He's going to be the second string, but obviously he's a first string center until that also tells me he's a second string center, over what is his name? Who did they have there?
Somebody
Over
to my
Morrissey and Schlottman. So, which is, hey, that tells me, hey, this guy just came in first week and he's already the backup center. So, you guys are not showing what you can do, which is why they brought him in. So, So
Right.
but it just shows how valuable of a player he is. So now defensively, you have, it says defensive end Brian Burns, nose tackle Dexter Lawrence, DT Nunez Roches, outside linebacker Kayvon Thibodeau, inside linebackers are Okereke and McFadden. The nickel is Drew Phillips.
Mm.
Cornerback is Deontay Banks. Safeties are Belton and Pinnock, and Cordell Flott is the other cornerback. And then on the second unit, the DE is Boogie Basham. Then the nose tackle is Jordan Riley, and the DT is Ryan Anderson. Outside linebacker is Ozies. Inside linebackers are Coughlin and Deontay Johnson. The nickel is Isaiah Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
Cornerback is Trey Hawkins the third. Safeties are Newman and Elijah Riley, and the other cornerback is Darnay Holmes. Third level is Ovi Ohufu. I don't know. I can't say his name. Then you
Mm-hmm.
have nose tackle DJ Davison. Then you have Jordan Phillips as the other DT. Outside linebacker Timon Fox. Inside linebackers are Matthew Adams and Darius Masau. Nickel
Mm-hmm.
is Nick McLeod. Cornerback is David Long and Breon Borders. And then your safeties are Owens and Caleb Hayes. And then in
Mm-hmm.
the end, the other fourth string nose tackle is Timmy Horn. The DTs are Elijah Cage Chapman and Casey Rogers. Outside linebacker is Benton Wiley. Darian Beavers is the other inside linebacker. Then you have Trey Herndon and then Alex Johnson as the last safety. So,
Mm-hmm.
so for me, the surprise, really nothing with the starters. I mean, I kind of expected all that, you
Exactly.
know, if you said Ryan Anderson over Nunez Roaches, okay, I can get that.
Right.
But I'm surprised with Darnay Holmes as a boundary cornerback and not a nickel. That surprised me on that second unit. So
Mhm.
everyone else, I'm like, all right, I get it. Coughlin is going to play there because he's also special teams. Simmons, okay, between him and Phillips, I think they're going to battle it out and play key minutes. I always thought Nick McLeod was going to be that other cornerback, even if he was that number two, to battle
Mhm.
Cordell Flott, but um, that's what's surprising to me. Oh, and Jordan Phillips, being that he's a third string defensive tackle, being that they just brought him in from Buffalo. So, I thought he was going to be second level, but, and DJ Davison, of course, is being overtaken by Jordan Riley. So that speaks a lot to me right there. So, but what about you? What's your takes?
Yeah, my takes on there. Looking at this list, as far as the starters, yeah, I'm good with the starters. And like I said, the only thing, like I said, that CB2 with Cordell Flott, man, is like, yo, they keep bringing people in. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't even know if he's gonna be the starter by game one. You know what I'm saying? It's because they still got a little bit of money left over. They could get a cornerback, or they could get a safety. I don't know what they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
do.
And
Um,
why? Let me know if you want the link. I'll shoot it to you if you're free, man.
but
So just.
I was kind of surprised that Nick McLeod is a third. I thought he was
Mm-hmm.
like playing like this, basically kind of start. I could take over court to CB2.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. I mean, especially if they're, not comfortable with, what's going on with Cordell Flott. I mean, I've heard everyone saying he's out of position and he's getting beat whenever it's man to man. So yeah, you definitely need that. I've heard that, McLeod is doing a good job and he's performing well. So, I just figured, okay, eventually, well, at least he was going to be second string to have um to end up with what you would call it, Darnay Holmes as the number
I
two
know, right?
outside cornerback. I at least was saying, get him at nickel. He's fine at nickel. You can play him in the zone. He's good there. I don't have the issue there. I mean, he's on the boundary. He's still playing zone. You do certain things. He can still, give you help there, but he's also good as a tackler, especially in run support. So, that kind of surprised me, seeing that, he's, you know, those two basically are changing positions.
Right.
McLeod is a third string nickel and Holmes is a second string boundary cornerback. And it's like, okay, I mean, what
Uh,
are they showing? But again, it's a new scheme. It's more zone. So
right.
So, yeah, and they also signed another rookie cornerback. I don't know if you saw that, NY. So we talked about that a little bit earlier off the Redskins practice or Redskins. He got waived by the Redskins and we picked him up. So, which is okay. He's going to be another camp body right now. So, we'll see what happens going from there. So,
And another thing, I see Beavers at number 4.
mm-hmm.
It's like moving because Masal's in front of him, and Deontay Johnson has been playing good. So, and Beavers,
Exactly.
the thing with Beavers is like, hey, this is your second year back from the ACL, so you should. Last year, I know it was going to be tough for you, but this year it should be ready to go. But hey, that's why they have the games in the preseason and see what happens. I mean, this is what it is looking like right now, but by the end of the preseason game, it could change.
Here's one thing I want to show y'all too.
Okay.
This is by Brian Burns, and it makes me feel okay. It shows me that he can. Okay, you're driving right now,
Okay.
so but
Safe.
you'll be like, okay. I'm going to show you guys a little video of Brian Burns against the run, and it makes me feel good when I see it, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. Let me know when you see the video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brian Burns is going to be over here. He's going to be at the left um, um, edge spot. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to see this tight end come across trying to block him. But so yeah, there you go. So watch 89. Now,
Boom.
what Burns did there is also called wrong arm.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and, for those of you who don't know what I mean by that, he used the wrong arm, and it's a technique that is taught. It actually is, because instead of staying outside, you dip inside with your inside arm with the wrong arm. But usually what's supposed to happen now, you're going to have somebody on the second level who's going to spill and take the outsides up the blocking scheme. But that's a beautiful job to beat him inside. And that's why I say, if he can do that, then
Right.
I'm not too worried about the run games for the most part. Now, there were people who were saying they're at the game. I mean, at the practice, they were a little concerned because the Lions were attacking the Giants on outside zone, on stretch plays. So
Mm.
that's more of an inside trying to go off tackle. So do we have to do a better job? And I guess Thursday will give me a true indication, especially with the outside runs. But I when I saw that, because all I ever heard was him come, he's not that good against the run. He's just an elite pass rusher, and that's it. But when I see somebody do something like that, that tells me he's not just a pass rusher. He understands how to play the position. So I'm really excited to see that. So go ahead. What
Mm-hmm.
were you going to say?
Set the edge, saying
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
And,
yeah,
and
man.
you see something like that, even if it spills to the outside, then that means more than likely you're going to have a safety coming down. You're going to have a linebacker who's scraping to shoot to the outside to take on that type of a play. It also messes up a blocking scheme, because if they were going off tackle, they were trying to clear him out, and now he dipped inside, and that tight end wasn't expecting that. So and I
Mm.
could tell that. So which is a beautiful thing, and I just really really appreciated that. So
Right.
but been talking a lot about the Giants now, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about one of the other subjects that I wanted to address, and it is the Olympics. Um, is definitely I'm just really so excited with everything that I'm seeing about the Olympics. First and foremost, the United States. We're killing it in overall total in medals. We have 78 medals to date. Now we're number 2 in gold medals, but only by one to China. China has 21 and we have 20, but we have 78 total medals while China has 53. So the United States is performing very well, in the Olympics. That I didn't expect us to be performing to that magnitude. I
Mm.
expected us to do well, but if you said we were, 5, 8 medals overall over the next country, I would have been like, all right, yeah, I can expect that. I would expect that, but you know, to be performing the way we're doing, phenomenal. Now, I think what hurt today was, um, what's her name? They fell on the balance beams, and she didn't win gold. I think she came in with silver in Simone Biles.
Right.
Um, so I was thinking she was going to win gold there too, but hey, she got the silver, which is fine.
Mhm.
But right now they're saying, the article on ESPN, by Alyssa Ronick, is talking about, is Simone Biles, is it irrefutable that she's the greatest in gymnastics? Um,
Mhm.
it's it's hard for me to sit here and say she's not.
And she's only what? She's only 27, right?
Yeah, she's only 27.
Wow.
So it's like, she's out here just putting on a phenomenal show, in terms of, her performance out there. And yeah, she fell off the beam, and she ended up with, oh no, it says she didn't medal. I thought she would medal today, or was it another? They
So
said
yeah,
she got the silver today. This article was written today, 10:21, so it was early this morning. I could have sworn I saw something say she won a medal today. Now I know she leaves Paris with 11 Olympic medals, and with four she won in this. But would you
no, she,
consider her?
she had the silver in the floor exercises.
Oh, the floor. Okay, 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 okay. That's what it was. She didn't medal. Still, for
Hmm.
her to have 11 overall, would you say she's the greatest? I do.
I mean,
You
yeah.
know,
I mean, who's more decorated.
that's what I've been trying to
I mean,
two
I don't.
time. Even before if anyone been found to be the greatest, but statistically, she still has challengers. She had yet to surpass two-time Olympian Shannon Mills' medal count, much like tennis, which found herself up later. By winning her eighth Olympic gold medal here in Paris, she became the most decorated American gymnast, and that earned her number 8 in the team competitions. Okay, but she's the most decorated American. So,
Right.
no other, mind you, only Larissa Lochnievia of Soviet Union, who had competed in 3 games from 58 to 64. She has 18 medals. Okay, so, and then the Czech gymnast Vera Kosalovka, who retired in 68, has 11. So I guess Larissa Latinina, that's fair. That's fair. But she's the greatest American gymnast that I've seen. I've seen a lot since, what's her name? Mary Lou Retton. I felt
Right.
she was the greatest, but Biles has surpassed her in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Um,
uh,
you could think about some pass on like Dominique Dawes and all that stuff back,
mm-hmm.
those girls and stuff like that. But yeah, but I think Simone, it's hard to argue though. You know what I'm saying? So right now, she's got to be right now. And like I said, she's only 27. Did she retire from it? She ain't gonna do it no more, or she
So
probably will.
far, no, but who
She
knows?
got one more chance. Got one more minute, but she'll be
Yeah,
30.
she'll be 31. So yeah, and she's the veteran of the group with Sony Lee. I love me some Sony Lee, and what's her name, Jordan. Those girls are definitely, yeah, they're starting to build up them. They're starting to build up the gymnastics, and it's also opening a lot of opportunities for a lot of other young girls out there. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. Also, I was watching early for a little bit, the beach volleyball, the other Olympic, the American team. I
Right.
think they lost to Canada. So, but there's also I think they were the number one and number two group. So, I'm waiting to see. And then the 3-on-3, the United States didn't do well in the 3-on-3. So,
Yeah.
um, it was really tough today. So, let me see, 3-on-3. The Netherlands won the gold. They beat France today 18-17. In the women's, Germany beat Spain. In the bronze, Lithuania beat Latvia. And in the women's 3-on-3, they won bronze.
Yeah.
So they won 16-13, which is good. So definitely, I definitely like that there. So, but yeah. Oh, and yeah, and that's where they won. That's right, the floor, because it was Rebecca Andrade who won the gold, and then Biles won silver, and Jordan Charles, because they did that little bow down when they came up.
Right. I remember
Yeah,
that.
I was like, oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that. So, but it was. I'm looking for the volleyball. So
Volley.
many different.
I know,
They
right?
didn't.
It's only like Olympic
They don't
volleyball.
have it. They don't have it. It was on there earlier. I mean, I saw it, but they don't have the results. So let me see schedule.
Volleyball.
Yeah, I was looking for schedule.
Being the Olympics. Let me see Olympics and schedule and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm looking at the schedule now. I was looking at results, but they don't have everything for some reason.
Or is it for
Um,
today?
Wait a minute, that's for today.
No,
Yeah,
today don't have
today's.
today don't have no volleyball today. It was
I
yesterday.
guess it was yesterday. Okay, that's maybe that it was a replay.
Yeah, it was a replay. It was yesterday. There's no volleyball today.
Yeah, because I was watching it this morning. So okay. Let me see what's happening tomorrow. Do they have anything in volleyball? All
Yeah,
right, you
so
got basketball, Germany versus Greece at 5 a.m. and Serbia versus Austria at 8:30. Dingy women's soccer, USA versus Germany at 12. France versus Canada tomorrow at 12 in basketball. Well, that's
mm,
going to be a good game.
that's
And trying to see for women's volleyball, the men in Brazil, the men take on Brazil tomorrow.
wait, basketball?
Yeah, I'm on ESPN site
Yeah,
Tuesday,
3:30, 3:30.
3:30. Yeah.
Yeah, they play.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that. Okay. Okay.
Then it's boxing the rest of the day. Boxing.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna shoot this. Well, Lou's probably gonna be working. He's probably not gonna be able to watch it. But yeah, so no beach volleyball tomorrow. So
No
what about
volleyball.
Wednesday? Women's basketball, Serbia, Australia. Yeah, coach in Australia. Um,
Yeah,
Spain, Belgium,
yeah,
women's
no
basketball,
volleyball.
Germany, France. Yeah, no, I guess okay. I was also trying to see if the women play. Women play. Looks like we play Nigeria on Wednesday at 3:30.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll definitely be watching out for that. So, is that Leaf? That's my man, Leaf. Yeah, what's going on, Leaf? Man, what's going on, man? Appreciate you for
Yeah,
tapping in, bro.
what's good, bro?
So, but yeah, no, I mean, again with the Olympics, I mean, it's been a great. I mean, it's just beautiful. Number one, as far as this country, what we're doing. But it's
I
I
mean, the competition.
appreciate everything that I see. With what's going on with the Olympics nowadays. I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I said the competition, man. The competition been
Hmm.
great. It's very competitive, man.
Exactly, and then for us to be dominating in terms of the medals, it's definitely a beautiful thing, man, and I really appreciate it and I love it. So, um, let me see. Yeah, the United States 20 gold, 30 silver, and 28 bronze. Wow.
Mm,
And that's where you really pick it up too, in your overall. Everyone always just talks about the gold, 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 but
right.
it's overall. I've always been a one to look for the overall. I'm sorry, what were you saying, bro?
Gold, silver, and bronze. Any of those three, you know what I'm saying, is better than nothing. Those three, that's it. After the three,
Exactly.
that's it.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I really love that. I really appreciate it. Appreciate that. Like you said, the competition, and sometimes it's even the other countries going against you. It's not just about the USA for me all the time. I just like seeing good competition.
Yo,
So
that race yesterday with Noah Lyles in it, that was the
Oh
craziest
my
finish that I've seen.
gosh.
I seen some shoes in the front. I seen some. I was like, yo, what is going on? I was like, yo, everybody was right there, man. About a split second, anybody could have won that.
Yeah, Lyles did his thing, man, and like they said, he's really a 200 event performer. For him
Hmm.
to win there, and I forgot. Oh yeah, it was Emmanuel Acho, because he was saying, oh well, he expected him. He actually said he expected him to win 9-7. He expected the Jamaican to win overall.
Hmm.
And I was just like, well, there you go. And I know there was debate why, you didn't his foot seemed to come over, and they said, well, it's because of your chest.
Right.
That's why you stick out your chest. It's not by a nose, it's not by a foot. You win by your chest, your torso. So and that was a great race, man. That's all I can say, man. You
And
know,
also the women's, man, with that
yeah,
girl from St. Lucia, man. But
yeah.
the backstory on that with what you call it with Shikari
Yeah,
Richardson.
I think because what happened was before the event, she was trying to get in and they weren't letting her in. So, and you need them to be focused and no stress, and that can take away from you. And people don't want to talk about that, but yeah, that matters. And, you may not like her, whatever, and people want to give her a hard time, and that's the reason why. So, but, look at what she was doing in the prelims. I mean, she was coasting. But then you get to the finals and nah, man, nah. Y'all wanted to do that to her. So,
But you know what the story on that was Shikari and that girl, they had to walk like an hour to get from the what you call it to the gate, and that's why the other girl dropped out of the race because she said, "Nah, man, we're walking an hour. This is going, she's not going to perform up to that." She pulled out, so
I
that's
didn't
why
know that.
Shikari's like she came in second. That's why I was like, so yeah, because they had to walk an hour from where they was rejected to get to that, and then to walk back again. So it's like it took a lot out of them, and they was because the rule that they made was a rule that they changed overnight or something like that, and they didn't come in with the team bus, so they weren't allowed to come in there. That was a rule that they
But
did.
you know who she is.
Bro, that's what we saying is like these. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now, man, come on. And yeah,
That
that's what.
tells me what that tells me is you purposefully did that to mess with her. That
Mm-hmm.
that and like you said, if you just change that rule, if she was coming in without the team prior to that, then you're saying, yeah, we're going to mess with her and we're going to give her a hard time. And then, like you said, for her to walk an hour before the
Exactly.
event.
Walk an hour, right, to get to wherever to get to the front of the gate or somewhere. They had to go to another part, then to come back to also warm up with the team too. That's why the other girl from Jamaica dropped out of that race, and so I didn't know it, but that's why she dropped out.
Mm. That see that's some BS right there. And the IOC needs to step in and whatever the case may be. They're not going to do it. I get
No,
it, but it should be. You know what? No, that wasn't done fair. Whether or not if you change the rule, then you better make sure everyone knows ahead of time. Don't do it the day before. You
right.
know, you do it in enough time where what everyone become and they start getting in a routine. Once you break that routine, it takes them
Hmm.
off. That's any sport.
Yeah, right. Of course.
So but again, still in all, other than that, the Olympics overall has been a great thing for me. So
Hmm.
I really appreciate it. I'm thankful of it. I'm glad I got to see a lot of events. So and hopefully we'll continue to dominate and bring home more medals, not just gold medals, more metals, all of them. So and hopefully we can get the two big ones for that we're all waiting for, in terms of the basketball. So
Right.
but
And then
well,
on
what you got?
then on the
Huh?
side then on the side note, the thing I sent you was Snoop. Said Snoop banking like that, but I ain't
Oh
gonna get
yes.
into it.
Yeah,
Snoop,
I heard they reimbursing him $500,000 a day.
bro,
Bro, first of
500.
all, Snoop is banking. I'm just I thought about it, like, yeah, wait a minute.
I would
Snoop
be
been
there too.
gone.
I would be there
Yeah.
too. They give
But
me
and then they yeah, I'm like, go ahead, Snoop. I ain't mad at you, player. I ain't mad at you. So I was just like, you know what? Shoot, if you can do it.
and Martha Stewart. Him and Martha Stewart. They had that little. I was like, look at it's like Martha Stewart.
I mean, I saw so many stars there. I mean, Spike Lee was there, or he
There,
is there. So I'm like, Spike gonna be there for basketball. So Serena. I mean, you name it. It was.
the
I
stars
was
are in the house, man. They ain't here. They not here. They in Paris right now.
exactly.
He
But I
said,
mean, then again, you're in Paris, so I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Paris? And
right.
in summer, nice. It's cool. It's cool. I get it. If I could, I probably would went to. So if I had that kind of money, I probably would have went to. So but what you got going on the rest of this week?
I'm coming on. I think Wednesday. I'm gonna go on Wednesday just to talk about the training camp. I'm saying the joint training camp.
Mm-hmm.
Saying the game is Thursday, so I'll just get a little of that talk in there. I'm saying. And of course, we'll have some more highlights from tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll talk a little bit about because ESPN now saying Danny Dimes incited the scuffle. He's incited. He's the one who incited the scuffle. That's what's on ESPN front page. I was like, God, the legend of Daniel Jones keeps growing, man. It just keeps growing and growing. But yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll be on Wednesday, say probably about 6 or something like that, Wednesday around 6, and then like I said, the game is Thursday. I can't wait to see this game, So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
this football
Anything
is
for the weekend?
weekend. I know I'm working on the weekend, so
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll be with the Big Blue Crew be tapping in and stuff like that. So and then
Gotcha.
and then depends on Sunday or whatever it is. If they have the Olympic game or something like the men's, I have to look on the schedule. If they's like after 5 or 6, I'll stream it live and stuff like that, like I did it on Saturday.
Okay. All
Do that.
right. And for me, tomorrow you'll catch me on Heart of the City with NYG, as always, on Wednesday, Pick and Roll podcast. And actually, I'm not going to be doing another reading attack on Wednesday. I'm actually rolling out, doing it for the R.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
it's
that's what
definitely coming out.
you
Uh,
had. You had. Okay.
so I'm gonna throw out a little intro for you guys, so you guys can see it. Thursday, of course, I have the full court press, 7 o'clock, where we're going to talk the WNBA. But I'm probably going to be gearing it more towards the Olympics, especially with the women just playing. Only for an hour before the game. I think the game comes on 8:30.
It's an 8 o'clock game. Oh, you talking about
Yes.
the preseason?
Yeah.
I think it's a 7 o'clock game.
Oh,
I think
damn.
it's 7. Let me look on. I think it is 7. NFL
I might have.
It's only 2 games on. Is the Panthers and the Patriots. They showing that game on NFL Network, but not the Giants and the Lions.
I might have to not do what you call it, or talk to Mitch and see if I can do a pre-recorded and just make it a real quick one. So, but then Friday, of course, I'll be doing another Reading Attack Sports Show live along, and then also with the Blacktop. Saturday will be with another halftime coaching adjustment. So I'm going to definitely be there, and then of course on Sunday, Giants conversation. I wasn't there this week, but hopefully I can be there this coming weekend. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, but you know what? Before we get out of here, let me
Shout out to the
cue
chat.
it up. Oh, damn it. I thought I had it queued. Damn it. Come on, Ed. I thought I had it queued up. Yeah, so I actually got 2 logos that I'm working on. So I'm gonna show you off behind
Okay.
the scenes. So give me your thoughts. So, but
Okay.
yeah, but here's I mean, I might tweak it a little bit, but try and include the logo. I don't know, but here's the intro for doing. Oh, okay, still processing. I thought it was done. Okay, here we go.
Yo, I'm reppin' Rutgers, yeah, we do it for the R. Scarlet Knights flexing hard, yeah, we gonna raise the bar. All the pride in New Jersey, man, we stand tall and proud. From the Brunswick to the shore, we gon' turn it up real loud. Athletics in our veins, we hustle, we grind. The streets to East Coast, so it's on our mind. Red and black, we attack, yeah, we never fall back. In the heart of the game, Rutgers putting up the stats.
Jersey strong, yeah, we doing it right. For the R, put a thumb and we gon' fight all night. East Coast energy, hit 'em with the hype. Rutgers on the project, taking that flight.
From the glassroom to the field, we excel, we win. Got the spirit of the all, let the games begin. We represent the Garden State. Hustle, grit, no debate. Determination in our eyes. Nah, we don't hesitate. We got strength, we got heart. Every play, every ball. Loyalty in our soul from the end to the start. It's a Rutgers way, never sway. Steady on our grind with the pride of New Jersey. Success we gon' find.
Jersey strong, yeah, we doing it right. For the R, for the club, and we gon' fight all night. East Coast energy, hit 'em with the hype. Rutgers on the project, taking that flight.
Yo, in this thing ain't still a raw. Scarlet Knights, here a sword. Champion the spirit, break it down every door. Red wave rising, see the power in our stride. With the hearts of a night, we got that Jersey pride. When the lights is bright on that Saturday night, Rutgers spirit burning, shining in the fight. In every passing tackle, we blaze with desire. In the halls of the Ivy, setting the field of fire. From the alumni to the youth, we carry the flame. United by the banner in every single game. This is more than just a team. It's a legacy strong for the R, for the glory. We gon' carry on.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, that's tight, man. That's fire, bro.
Yeah, just a little quick tweaks. Tweaks I'm probably gonna do. I just saw there I gotta go back in and change the. I think I have it on for your mobile instead of the computer, so I just gotta adjust that. So, but that's minor thing. So, but yeah, that's it. So I'll just. But yeah, it's rolling out on Wednesday, so I'm gonna be talking my Rutgers. So getting it ready. So, but yeah, that's about it. So but to everyone, I really appreciate you guys for always being here, supporting the show. I hope you guys appreciate it. Make sure you go over to the Man-Cave. Tell them where you at on social media.
On YouTube, you can find me on my channel, The Man-Cave Podcast on YouTube, and on social media on Twitter at @TheMan-Cave_SGod. On Twitter. Like I said, you'll find me on the YouTube channel and stuff like that. Like I said, coming this season, we're gonna be rolling out a lot of stuff, man. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff for everybody, man. So just stay tuned and stuff like that, man. You guys are you're gonna get your Sundays, your whole week filled anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But stuff in the future, like I said, because Coach doing his Rutgers thing, and then I'm gonna be doing college basketball on the weekend on Saturday when I get time like that. So, hey man, I'm a Duke fan, so you'll see some Blue Devils, but you'll see some other teams too, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. We got everything lined up for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, baseball, football, basketball, boxing, anything, man. Is baseball. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be there, man.
Most def. So, but that's it. Gonna get ready to get out of here. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who was in the chat. Leaf Diggy, Unpopular Opinion, Nimmer, Coach Dante from East Coast Gridiron, Lee Master Bates. Oh my gosh, I just got it now. That was you got me. The troll got me. You got me with that one. I wasn't even catching that one. So Chad, Touche, whoever that was, Big Blue in the Bronx, Tudo, Arku. Thanks everyone for being here, man. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, gonna get out of here with a commercial for the Silverbacks before we close it out. So everyone have a great night. And like I always say in sports, make sure you turn it on and turn it up. Peace.
Check the team, we hit hard, grind tough, Silverbacks, yeah, we playing rough. Season changing, we don't bluff. 24's our year, say enough's enough. New Jersey reppin', we rise above. In that huddle, fighting is our love. Get down or lay down, push comes to shove. No fakes, no counterfeits, it's strength we show. Hustle on the field, opponents moving slow. See your fall, we coming up, yeah, you know. Silverbacks in the game, we still a show. New Jersey pride, let our colors glow. Get down or lay down, this is how we roll. From Newark to Trenton, the crowd shouts loud. Gridiron King, standing tall and proud. Training hard, every sweat drop counts. Blood, sweat, and tears, that what we about. Defensive lines a wall, offense storms like thunder. Silverbacks, baby, watch us break asunder. Eyes on the prize, Super Bowl ambition. Coach Ox got the vision, making no omissions. Each play we run sharp, no intermission. Taking over fields, every fan's addiction. Passionate, raw, stadium's our domain. Every snap, every throw, we bring the pain. From Patterson to Camden, we're chasing that fame. In 2024, you gon' remember our name. 24, we coming up, yeah, you know. Silverbacks in the game, we still a show.